a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this clown.
Miami has it all. The greatest football team.
In my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop.
A rivalry that spans 6 decades and 1,200 miles of Atlantic coastline is ready to go here in Miami. It's the Jets against the Dolphins, and it's coming up next. Kate Scott joined by Brock Hewitt. Balls teed up, and here we go. Rivalry week at Hard Rock Stadium. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Fields out of the gun. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Well, Brock, every football fan knows that these two have been rivals for decades. As of late in the AFC East, they've had their struggles. Last division title either team was 2008. Last playoff win, kind of shockingly, coming all the way back in 2011.
Kate, some of the biggest names in the history of the sport. Joe Willie, Namath, Dan Marino, Don Shula. Over the last 30 years, the Jets, they've had 11 coaches. The Dolphins, 12. You just can't sustain success without continuity.
He gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Gets some space around midfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Achane again. He cuts it back right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start to drive with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on it deep the middle. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field.
There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull out in front further, 13-zip. Into Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. And 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you know, like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off play action, it's Fields. All the left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
First down, Jets.
Fields throwing once more. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. On the move, past the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
A gain of 14.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Fields on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Jets 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Half the 60.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Going for a waddle, but it's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb? And quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. They'll start the drive with H-Hand. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
A gain of 6.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to pick it up here with H.A. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Extend. Don't jump.
Now it's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Jukes away from one. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the Jets.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they'll select it just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Can Awangu handle this return for the Jets? Begins his return at the 16. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive. Extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offensive completion.
Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors.
Formation for the Jets.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Through the 35. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
1st and 10.
Now it's Leonard. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Leonard setting up the throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ronnie makes the catch. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Close to 3 on that play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Leonard now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Wangu now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Connecting on the slant. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Play action, Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action now, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Here we go. 11, 11, 58.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Dolphins take
Well,
over.
obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Here's a screen for Achane. Good gain out past the 30. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
To throw, here's Leonard. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Angel. Here we go.
Back to throw, here's Fields. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here's Hall running his own read. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Off play action, it's Fields. Headed out right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They're looking for Michigan. There that time.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Easy. Here we go. Go.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 18. Back. 18. Back.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
It's Achane on the inside the end. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down carry for Achane. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Finds him over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 range, 70 range.
To throw, Leonard. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
70 Lions.
Here's Leonard to throw. Right back to Leggett. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Let's go. Hawks, Dragon 60.
From the pistol, here's Leonard. He'll drop this down to Achane. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He's all the way home, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins striking the lead some in the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
You got it. Here we go. Green 19,
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, here comes Hall. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Nice. Extend. Go.
He'll work against the blitz. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here we go. Nice.
3rd and long for him here. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation could create the big play down the field.
Hall running between the tackles. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Brees Hall with the touchdown. 4th on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. On the give, it's Gordon. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he will get this inside the 30.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Go!
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 back there!
Now it's Leonard. Finds the in route complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And Freiermuth the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Return starts at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, somebody. All right.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go.
They bring Wilson in motion right. Shotgun snap to Fields. Fires right away, but incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Forced out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Kader Kohu.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
First down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's on the in route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by only 3. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Achane here. Hold on. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And it forced it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
Here's Hall once more. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go.
Motioning left is Mechie.
Go.
3rd down give to Hall. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. 6 yards on the play, and that brings up 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Setting up to pass. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They look to throw it. Here's a screen for Achane. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. He just want to lose his yards.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer. Here he goes, one final shot. He isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. So it's a road win for the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott.